What's going on, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome to another episode of Green Valley, Nebraska, episode 3. Hope everyone enjoyed the last episode. Thank you all so much for all the views. I saw a few likes on there. Looks like we had a couple people subscribe. I sincerely appreciate all y'all's help and all of this. Any feedback that you have, I saw some comments that was very helpful. Thank you, Goat, for the comments. Appreciate it. It was a great episode. We got a lot accomplished. Got the grass all planted. Everything rolled. We finished our contract that we started. And we have quite a few juicy contracts right now. I'll show y'all here in a little bit. And yeah, it was a great episode. Again, I can't thank you all enough. This is a experiment for me. I've never really done like Let's Plays and been serious about it. They've always been, I've dabbled in them and never really got the hang of it. And so this is really me going all in, and I sincerely appreciate it. So what's the plans, you ask, CJ Denny? Well, the plan today is we've got to get these bales over into that barn. We're also going to go check on our grass, see where we're at, how many stages we got. That way we can plan ahead. And I did mention some contracts. So let me take you to this screen. And of course, the contracts that I mentioned have all disappeared. So there was one on Field 5. It was like 140 acres for $100,000 that I considered doing. That's never mind. So I think we're going to grab these two before they disappear. So let's accept Field 12 of 108 acres. I know, I'm crazy. And then we've got Field 29, which is 100 acres. We're going to do these fertilizing contracts, y'all. Because honestly, outside of contracts and just waiting for grass to grow, we don't have a lot to do. And we need money for cows. So this is going to help us tremendously. So we'll get those. So we've accepted those two contracts. I think that's fine for now. I'm going to leave the other few contract openings for maybe some harvest contracts if they come through. So what I want to do now is I want to just go take a look at our fields. See where we're at. Make sure everything's looking like it should. Because I think we also may need to do some fertilizing on our end. Which is fine. We can just go fertilizing crazy. So let's just pop over to our fields real quick and just check on them. But yeah, that one contract I wanted to show you guys was on this field right here. Would have been amazing. But as is the nature, somebody else took the contract from us, and we're just going to have to deal with what we've got. It's a very cloudy day in Green Valley. Kind of like it. Right. So let's just pop out real quick and let's just take a look and see what we got going on. Grass is growing. pH value is perfect. Nitrogen's perfect. We're at growth stage 2. Awesome. So if I read that right, we don't need to do any fertilizing. Let's double check our stuff here. Yeah, it looks pretty fertilized. I mean, that's good for grass. So let's go take a look at the other field. See what we got going over there. Hopefully the same scenario. And if that's the case, we can just focus on getting these contracts done and apparently moving our equipment back because we just left it laying here. Good job, CJ. Good job. Can I get an applause, please? Applause. All right. Nitrogen's okay, but we could make this better. And it's bad over here. So we may just pop on over here and give these guys some fertilizer just to ensure that we're going to get maximum yield, because like I said, we want to do well with these cows. And what better way than to make sure they have plenty of food, right? And then, of course, obviously, we can use excess bales that we don't want as more money for silage, or through silage. So let's pop back over here. Let's get us a tractor, and we'll head on over to one of the contract fields and get that going. As soon as we get that going, then that'll give us ample time to start working on these bales, which we don't actually have the equipment for to get them in there. I think we're going to go with a skid steer loader, but we're not going to actually buy it outright. We're just going to lease it for the time being, since this is basically all the bales that we're going to have for a while. There's really no point of me buying one outright, especially with the low funds that we have. Okay, so I guess our fertilizer equipment is over there. Let's see, what do we have as far as tractors? We have the big tractor. We don't really need that. I guess we're going to have to go with Old Faithful here. This one's just already been through the ringer. 4 hours already logged on it. That's fine, though. We'll make it work. Alright, yeah, it looks like our equipment is over here in this barn. So let's go ahead and grab it. And head over to that contract. Workers are aplenty in Green Valley, so we'll probably hire a worker, help boost that economy while we work on these bales. Oop, 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 oop. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get this filled up. I think it's this one. Let's make sure we're on the right one. Liquid fertilizer, yes please. And yeah, unfortunately, our money's gonna start dwindling because fertilizer's not cheap. But we'll make up for it later with the contract money. And hopefully, maybe we can get through one field with 12,000 liters. You know what? We have this fancy dancy field calculator. Let's actually find out if that's going to work for us. Field 12. Okay, field 12. So let's go up to our little calculator here. Field 12 needs 9,448.47 liters. Oh, wait. No, we're doing liquid. It needs 12,755 liters of liquid fertilizer. And we have 12,005. We're going to be like 200 liters short. Are you kidding me? That just sounds like something that would happen to us, to be honest. Is this field 12 right here? Because that's convenient. No, it's not. That's field 6, CJ. Womp, womp, womp. Alright, well, let's head over to field 12. get that going. And I will see y'all once I get all that handled. Okay, guys, welcome back in. So, as you can see, we finally made it over to field 12. I've got the fertilizer going. Workers handling that. It's an actual perfect field for the workers. Nice and square. Can't really make a lot of mistakes. So, he's going to be cracking on that. As you can see, he's got a while to go. Like I said, it's about 100 acres, I believe. And after I got him all set up, it looks, I went ahead and got me one of these bad boys. And we are going to be working on getting these bells in this barn. It ought to be very interesting. Don't judge me too much. Thankfully, with this beautiful CSZ mod bell spike, it's going to make life a lot easier for me, but it's not going to guarantee that I still stack them appropriately, even though it's going to do a little auto stacking for me. So I'm going to get going on that. So sit back, grab that cup of coffee, and enjoy the show. Again, don't judge me too much. See y'all in a little bit. Okay, guys, that was that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Bells are in. I think I counted 31. That's a lot of straw, especially when I believe these are all 9,000 liters. Yes, that is a lot of straw. I think we're going to be okay on straw at least. We're going to be okay. That being said, let's actually return this skid steer loader so we don't lose any more money. We're already getting pretty short at 16K. Too bad it couldn't be on that used sale market. Yeah, let's get a return on the skid steer. The skid steer tool, which I highly recommend this mod. Please go check this mod out. It is definitely worth the money and the download CSC pack. Go check it out. And we are done with the roller, so we don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and get rid of it as well. There we go. Where are we at on this contract? Probably not far at all, to be honest. Yeah, it don't look like we're making a lot of headway here. And of course, I can't see it because it's not precision farm ready. But yeah, I don't think we're not too far into it, but he is making good progress. So there's that. Let's go ahead and grab these tractors and take them back over to the farm. Kind of run by you guys my plans, my intentions. I know I've already said it several times, but we're going to make that field silage, this field over here hay. I feel like we can get away, if we can make enough money on contracts, we can get away with doing 100 head of cows. I think initially I said 50, but I'm starting to think, as large as these fields are, that we could probably do 100 head of cows. It just depends on how much money we make from these contracts and how much 100 head of cows is going to cost me. But I do think it's worth the investment. We're going to make them all dairy for now. Not going to really worry about beef currently. We'll get into some Angus herding later. But as it stands right now, I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, that way we can get milk production going. Start making money off of that. Then I actually need to go ahead and set up shop on some more fields, which worries me because I think the fields are actually super expensive on this map. We'll double check that here in a second once I get this part. But I need to get some fields going because we also wanted to take on that whiskey production in town down south of us, because I feel like that's going to be a pretty profitable venture, if you ask me. Let's try not to run into any more crap. So yeah, let's take a look at the fields. I honestly think these fields are super expensive. Like field 12 as an example. Well, let's use ours as base reference. That is a 24 hectare field, and it runs $646,000. This one's also a 26 hectare. Well, it's a little bit bigger, 26 hectare field. This one's 605. And if we use field 12 here as an example, that sucker is $900,000, y'all. Whew, that is a lot of moolah. It's worth the field, it being 43 hectares, but dang, is that a lot of money. So we need to think about what we're wanting to do. That's the ethanol factory, whiskey factory. I believe this costs $110,000. So, yeah, that's something to think on too. We need money for the factory because I don't think we wiggled a deal. No, we didn't wiggle a deal to get it. So we're still going to have to buy the factory and then obviously have the production set up to be ran. I want to say it takes barley and dried corn, maybe? I'll have to check in on it. But we definitely want that. We could go and get this Youngling Beer Factory. Hopefully I said that right. That would probably be easier because I'm sure it's just barley and water. And then work our way to the whiskey factory. That's an option that we could do. But we need a field for that because these are going to be our cow food. So we actually need a field that we can buy now. Farmland. That's a 6-hectare field. That's not terrible. That's $154,000. That wouldn't be too bad of a steal. This has barley in it. It's $495,000. Oh my lord. This one's 157. How many hectares was it? 5. I mean, that seems small compared to all these other fields, but that's not a bad size field if we're being real. We got a field with canola on it. It's $138,000. That one's $134,000. 658, 370, 464, 167. That one's 6 hectares. That might even be worth it, to be honest. That field 34, and it's closer to the actual factory itself, which is right down here, and land 52. That's not field 34, is it? Well, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And it has a lot of loam for soil, so that we may look into that. We want to try to keep it as close to our ranch as possible, but at the same time, we don't want to die from the price. But I don't know, y'all shout out in the comments. I'm honestly even thinking about taking out a loan to help with the cost of the field itself. I mean, $317,000, but we get 13 hectares on field 35. This field 6 is barley already, and that's $495,000. I mean, but it's 21 hectares. That is a lot of real estate, and would make a lot of barley. So that is something that we need to talk about. So shout out in the comments what you think we should do. That one may be too much. I mean, I'm looking, well, they're about the same. So yeah, I don't want to venture past $500,000 at all. Then again, this is soybeans. Now, hey, looky there. That's soybeans, field 33. That's only $370,000. That's 15 hectares. And it's in the late stages of growth. So we really could take on this field. Y'all let me know. We may buy a field in the next episode. We may take on field 33. That's not a bad steal, to be honest. Just take out a loan, and we can always pay it back. I mean, we're getting some pretty hefty contracts. And I like the idea of that being soybeans, because that means that it's going to be ready in October, possibly November. I wouldn't think December or January. And if we can have it ready by October or November, we could then go in, preferably October, we could then go in and plant barley or wheat. That's a viable option. Let's think about that, y'all, for sure. Let's get this other tractor back. I'm talking way too much. Hopefully it's not bothersome. All right, let's get this back to the farm. Just trying to wrap a plan around my head, but basically get our ranch going. Get us a field to get us some crop for that whiskey production or beer production. That way we can get that going, and then we just build from there. I think if we have one of those productions going and then have cows producing milk, before we know it, we're going to be rolling in the money. You know that's how CJ Denny does things. We got to roll in that money, y'all. So y'all just be thinking about that while I get this back over here. I think it goes over in the shed over here. Yeah, it goes right over here. I guess y'all can witness my crappy reverse skills. And don't judge too much. Feel your eyes judging me right now. Don't judge too much, y'all. Alright, let's get this in. See, yeah, cut that a little too hard. Cut the wheels, CJ. Cut the wheels, CJ. Alright. Let's get that on over there. That's good enough. I'll just drop this tractor here. What's the weather? It is like super cloudy today. Let's check it out. Helps if I go to the weather. Just looks like clouds. Well, chance of rain tonight. No rain on the 2nd or the 3rd. And we're clear of rain until October and November. Of course, right when we would be harvesting. That just makes too much sense. Let's check on our harvester. He's making pretty good headway. I have to give him credit. That's pretty good progress. We've only used about 30% of our fertilizer, so that's nice. And that's going to make us a hefty chunk of change. I mean, we've got these two right here is going to put us over 160 grand. I'm hoping maybe some harvesting contracts pop, but if not, we will probably do those 2 fertilizing contracts there. So, yeah, let me get this worker done, and I'll bring you back in, and we'll go from there. I'll still be thinking on that field. I may just go ahead and buy it. I don't know. CJ never knows until I freaking just make a decision, I guess. But yeah, I'll pop back in once he's done with this field, and we'll head over to the next contract. See y'all then. Hey, welcome back, guys. I decided to get the soybean field, so we're gonna do it together, y'all. Let me get out just to show y'all. It's a very pretty view right here too, just saying. A pretty massive field as well. And the best part is when we come over here and we look at our field info, we are on the last growth stage. So this is ready to harvest after this month, which is going to be perfect. So we need to do a few things. Number one, we need to take out that loan. So, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and take out a loan right now for this field. And once everything grows in our fields and we're ready to purchase cows, I'm probably going to take out a loan for the cows as well, and then use all the contract money to pay off that loan as we go. I think that's our best bet, to be honest. But yeah, let's go ahead. How much is this? That's going to cost us $371,000. So we might as well just say 375 since it's in 5,000 increments. I'm sure with precision farming, we're going to have to pay for soil samples. So we're just going to round that sucker up to 400,000 is what we're going to take out as our first big whopping loan. So let's just go ahead. Let's hope we can take out 400,000. I don't even know what it maxes out at, if I'm being honest with y'all. So Okay, so we can take 400,000 out. Perfect. And let's go back up here. We're going to go ahead and buy this. And then we'll go ahead, come down here or up here to precision farming, and we'll go ahead and purchase that information. It's less than what I thought it was going to be, actually. So that's good. All right. And we're back down to 37 grand, just that quick. Fortunately, it's soybeans, right? So our pH values, our nitrogen value, we don't have to do anything to this field. We have just lucked out big time. Number one is soybeans, so we don't really have to worry about fertilizer. Number two, pH value, though it ain't great, it's still okay. And we're looking at an expected yield of 107%, y'all. We hit the jackpot. There's no other way around it. We don't have to do anything to this field. It's ready for next month. We're set to go. I'm super pumped. Super pumped. So let's get back to this harvesting contract and get going on it. Again, I'm going to throw it in a time lapse. We're going to get this contract done. That way we can start paying on this loan, because if you've been around my Twitch streams, you know I hate loans. So we're going to try to get this loan paid as fast as we can. It also looks like if we move on over real quick to this contract, we are about 2/3 of the way done. So we're good there too. I think we may have just enough fertilizer to get that done. If not, we'll take care of it once it happens. We've got our auger wagon over here. We've got our semi over here. We're all set to go. So let's throw this in a time lapse, get this done, and I'll see you on the other side.
Your emotions running wild. If you don't calm down, I can't stay. Breathe in, breathe out. Let me speak now. What happened was a one-time thing. No bullshit, no lie. I swear I'll try to give you my everything. Baby, can't you turn a blind eye? Let it slide, let it slide. Look the other way this one time. Let it slide, let it slide. I'm entitled to some fun while I'm young and dumb. Swear that you're the one I want in the long run. Baby, let it slide. Oh, baby, let it slide. I'm tired of explaining how I choose to live my life, 'cause I told you when we started. Instead of just complaining, you could try to treat me right, but you gotta get out your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Let me speak now. What happened was a one-time thing. No bullshit, no lie. I swear I'll try to give you my everything. Baby, can't you turn a blind eye? Let it slide, let it slide. Look the other way this one time. Let it slide, let it slide. I'm entitled to some fun while I'm young and dumb. Swear that you're the one I want in the long run. Baby, let it slide. Oh, baby, let it slide.
Welcome back in, guys. We've got the fertilizer tank build. We're ready to go again with these contracts. So I went ahead and checked the contracts, and it looks like good news on that front. We're actually done with field 12, and we've got $82,000. So freaking win there. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and grab this field 39 contract. Just go ahead and accept that. We'll come back to it. It looks like we've 50% done with field 18. But let's go ahead. Field 29 is 76 grand. It's a 100-acre field. Let's check it out real quick. Field 29, it said. It's gonna, yeah, we should have plenty. 11,000 liters. This one tank should do it. So, let's go ahead and get that over to field 29, which, if we pull the map up, is at the bottom of the map. So, look at that. We're at 100 grand, but not really. Deep fake. Because we've got a $400,000 loan. So let's just see how much we can get from all these contracts, and then we'll divvy up what we can to the loan and get moving on getting that paid off and get some other stuff done. So I'm going to hop on down to field 29, and I will catch y'all over there. And we're back in the field, y'all. Hope everyone's doing good. It is one hell of a process trying to get this fertilizing done, getting all these contracts out of here so we can have a little extra cash. So we'll let that worker just keep trucking along. Let's pan over to what's going on with our harvesting contract. Let's get this dumped out, and we'll get back on the course here. We did go ahead and went and dumped our truck over there at the grain mill. That way we had a little bit more room in the auger. But we'll get this dumped, and hopefully we'll be on our last time lapse for the episode. Or montage, who knows? Who knows at CJ what we're going to do, but we're going to get this field wrapped up. Get us some more money. Should be almost there. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's get back onto it. It's all nice and lined up. Actually, you know what? We probably need to go around and finish this off. That way we can just turn. That's probably what we need to do. And we'll guidance that. Turn those off. Oh, I totally forgot to turn the tool on. It's going great. We're doing good. We're doing swell. All right, y'all. We'll get this contract finished up, and I'll catch you back on the other side. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in. Well, we have finally done it, and we're at the end of the day on September 1st, but we've finally done it, y'all. We've got the last of the harvest contract here, and we have completed the fertilizing contract. So if we take a quick look at where our status is now, we have apparently, for whatever reason, lost the contract. What the actual hell? And we're at 92% on the harvest contract. That really sucks. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back, because I've got to figure out how much that contract was. I really hate when it does that. I don't know why it's doing that here lately. But yeah, we had like a $76,000 contract. Let me look back and see how much that was. Be right back, y'all. All right, guys, we're back. So I went back and looked through our books, and the contract amount was $76,388. I'm sure y'all could confirm that in the video prior to this part. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it always does that now. If you back out and come back in, if you had already completed the contract, it just goes away. Whatever the case, we are done with the fertilizing contract. So let's go ahead and get the harvest contract taken care of. And let's see how much money we end up with. I think we have a full load here, so be interested to see what we end up with. Alright, let's switch to the next one. We need to pull up. Duh. So I'd say, are we about to have another issue? Slowly but surely, it's going down. Can't wait to see it, because we need all the money we can get with that loan waning over us. Is that the right word? Waning? Hell, I don't know. I may have had a couple. Let's see. Come on. Finish it up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We are actually going to have to go back and get the rest of that sorghum, because it did not finish the contract. Is it me, or does DJ Modding not like us to have extra money on his maps? Because I feel like I'm having the same issue on UMRV. Rude. It's like he wants us to only earn what we're supposed to earn. Nonetheless, we'll head back over there, get this loaded in, and then come on back. I'll see y'all when I get back over here. Alright, guys, we're back in. Let's hope this works. Let's hope we get it taken care of. Hey, there we go. Barely any income after that, but that's fine. Let's finish that contract before it randomly disappears. We've got another 26 grand. Nice. So it looks like all we've got left to do is that $32,000 fertilizing contract that we accepted, which we will have to do on the 2nd of September, because we are running out of daylight. So I think our primary goal now is to get all our equipment back to the farm. We got a lot accomplished. Again, though, we took out a dangerous loan, but we got such a good product in place of it. So we're sitting 400 grand deep. But that's okay. That's okay, because we got a nice soybean field out of it. It's already got everything it needs, fertilizer, which it don't need much since it's soybeans, and it actually even had almost a perfect rating on lime. So we are actually doing exceptionally well on everything. So that being said, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there. We're going to end the episode here as we drive on home, and you can see our farm in the horizon. Appreciate everyone coming out. Make sure you please give this a thumbs up. It seriously helps me tremendously. I appreciate everybody that has recently subscribed and watched. And by all means, throw a comment down there. Let's have a conversation. Let me know what y'all think of the video. With all that said and done, that's gonna do it for me. Until the next episode, CJ Denny Farms is out. Peace out, y'all.